kicking off Monday Night Heat. We have Tori Wilson taking on Don Marie. Of course, it's just a brawl. So, Paraguayo debuts, and he loses to Luther Reigns, another enhancement talented guy. A fairly decent match. Kind of jobberish, but it's what it is. Maria and Molly Holly, fairly decent. They have a confrontation, which then leads into them having a match. Molly Holly, of course, defeating Maria again. Our resident main heel in this division is Molly Holly. Next up, Hurricane gets into a little debacle with one member of La Resistance, Robert Conway, and it leads to the Hurricane defeating Robert Conway, proving why him and Rosie are the superheroes that will try to defeat Christian and Domko. Fairly decent show, 46. Heat. Alright everyone, it is time for Monday Night Raw kicking off. We have Rhino taking on the Heat champion in the pre-show, where he's able to defeat him with a gore. So thumbs up for Rhino, thumbs up for Heidenreich. Pretty great match by the two of them. Next up we have Brock Lesnar taking on Orlando Jordan in the pre-show match also. Getting the win, of course, is Brock Lesnar. Next up we have a little Val Venus promo or stint backstage before our actual start off of the show, where we lead straight into Sting. He'll be taking on Ric Flair tonight. Triple H, of course, is in the backing of Ric Flair, his mentor, telling him that he's beaten him once. Ric Flair can beat him again in our main event. Next up, we have another member of Evolution, Randy Orton, taking on the likes of Shawn Michaels. But Shawn Michaels is able to get the win tonight with a sweet chin music. Pretty good, pretty good. Next up, we see that the Dudleys are back. Yes, of course, the trade to SmackDown was Devon Dudley coming to Raw. So I know that. Next up, we have a big 5-on-5 match for the Dudleys and Hurricane and Rosie take on, of course, La Resistance, Test, and the Tag Team Champions. Or I should say World Tag Team Champions. Next up, small injury for him, hopefully, maybe. It's probably something bad, though. We have a quick little segment. Muhammad Hassan is saying that no man in the locker room can take him on. Hardcore Holly, of course, is going to challenge that tonight. Next up, we see, of course, Muhammad Hassan getting the win over Hardcore Holly, making him tap out to a camel clutch, and he's beating him to a bloody pulp in the ring. And he's saying he's just downing America, when all of a sudden the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels comes back out tonight, and he's saying that he's gonna kick Muhammad Hassan's butt for every single person for the Star Spangled Banner. We have a small little match to calm down the crowd between Lita and Dawn Marie, fairly decent. Next up we have Kurt Angle taking on Kane in a steel cage match. But during the match, we were able to see, Chris Benoit toy with Kurt Angle a bit, even though he's able to get the win. Next up, we see, of course, Booker T is at home relaxing. Teddy Long's backstage, and Brock Lesnar just throws him around, beating him up everywhere. And then our main event match, Sting is able to get the win against Ric Flair with the Scorpion Death Drop. And after that, Eric Bischoff announces that Triple H and Sting, it's greenlit, it's good to go, Royal Rumble, World Heavyweight Championship, but next week there will be an official contract signing between the two of these men. And there's our show. 83, pretty good. A little bit more female action, but whatnot. Everyone, that was Monday Night Raw. We're only, I believe, almost 1 week away, give or take.
We're 13 days away.
Yeah, from the pay-per-view. So, good. Right.
Your roster's just getting...
I forgot. Also, here's the ratings, 12.17. And then Heat. Alright, now we will see you